What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Danmachi. Now, Familia Rush actually kicked off yesterday, and shamefully, I completely forgot to talk about it. I was so hyped about the light novel stuff, I entirely forgot this was going live. For some reason, it just slipped my mind. So let's talk about it today. If you guys still need help with it, here we go. Now, enemy number one. Now, the first thing to know about Familia Rush, it is not Royale. As you beat an enemy, the next enemy comes up, and the next enemy comes up. So you have basically 3 different enemies to fight, and then as they progress, they get a little bit harder, and each one takes something a little bit different. So enemy number one, this is the green flesh, that same stuff that was kind of grown over Knossos. Spirit Killer's effective, fire physical attacks are effective. A lot of you guys can handle that one. Enemy skills, foes decrease strength and magic, so they'll decrease your strength and magic, so you need to strike when the time is right. Allies increase wind damage, physical resistance, and magic resistance, so you really need to get rid of the physical and magic resistance buff, and you need to get rid of the debuffs on your allies. Okay, if we go down here to resistances, you'll see that physical resistance down 50%, where magic resistance up 60%. That means, like, if you're using a magic team, you are really fighting an uphill battle. You're not going to get good numbers. Fire is also down 50, whereas Earth, Thunder, and Light are all up 20. Everything else is neutral, so really, if you really want to do this, you need to use a Fire Physical team. If you've got Spirit Killers on your Fire Physical team, you'll be off to a really good start. Let's read what it says down here. Fire Physical attacks are effective. Green Flesh will use Strength Magic debuffs alongside Wind damage, Magic Resist, and Physical Resist buffs. They will have a huge impact on your damage potential, so be ready to remove them or lower the amount of turns they stay active. Cursed Fang's Bet is your best bet for this fight. He can remove debuffs, lower how many enemies' buffs are active, and use fire physical attacks with Spirit Killer. He is a phenomenal unit, so would highly, highly, highly recommend giving him a shot. Okay? Enemy number 2. So once enemy number 1 is defeated, remember this is a raid boss, so everybody in the Familia is trying to go at this. Enemy number 2. Once enemy number 1 is done, enemy number 2 comes in. Filthy Spirit's Arm. Spirit Killer's once again effective. Dark magic attacks are also effective. Enemy skills allies increase resistance to all elements. So essentially, as you see down here, everything is neutral except fire is up 40 and dark is down 50. They're going to reduce resistance to all of the above. So you need to get rid of that resistance buff. Notice that physical resistance is up 40, magic resistance is down 30, so really a magic dark team is going to be your best bet here. We've got some really, really, really good ones. Now, there are 3 enemies, and remember, this isn't like a normal match where you can kind of focus on one, take it down, and focus on the other. You really need to be using an AoE unit on this event. You really need someone that's going to target all 3 simultaneously in order to really be effective for your Familia. If you're not, or you're not communicating how to handle this with your Familia, you might be at a major disadvantage. So really communicate and make sure you guys are handling this properly. Dark magic attacks are effective. Filthy Spirit's Arm will increase their allies' resistance to all elements, so adding a unit that can remove elemental resistance buffs to your party should have a big impact on your overall damage. If you make a dark party to target the enemy's weakness, Revenge Princess Eyes will make a good dark attacker with her ability to remove dark resistance buffs. Case in point. Festive Fox Haruhime is another great choice because of her dark magic attack and her Spirit Killer ability. So, once again, pretty straightforward stuff. Once that enemy is down, in will come enemy number 3. So, Spirit Altar. Spirit Killer is effective. This is 3 faces, but it is technically 1 foe. Water magic attacks are effective. The enemy will increase magic attack. They will inflict slow on your allies, so make sure you either have slow anklets or you have some way to counteract the slow. Really, slow's not that big of a deal, though, so it's not groundbreaking if you just go in there all guns a-blazing. But they will remove debuffs, so you need to make sure that you can basically apply debuffs whenever those are removed. And the lower magic resistance, so they can just basically do more damage to you with their magic attack. Now, enemy resistance. Notice that physical is up 40, magic is down 40, so you really need a magic team. Wind is up 20, dark is up 50, but water is down 80. That means that water and magic are really going to be the winning element here. You've got to have a water magic team, and I've got quite a few units I know that I can rely on. They're going to be able to handle this pretty well. See what it says down here. Water magic attacks are effective 9 recitations. I don't know why that always messes me up. Riveria, water magic attacks make her a good attacker for this fight. Her SA will increase your party's magic by 20%. So if you want to try to use it as soon as it becomes available. Spirit Altar will remove debuffs from itself, so make sure you keep an eye on the status and re-debuff as needed. Pretty straightforward stuff. So guys, there you go. There's everything you need to know about Familia Rush. I apologize. We're a bit late on this, but hope this helps some of y'all out. Like, comment, and share. I'll be back with more Danmachi for you guys coming up really soon.